Hey guys!
Guys, welcome to Wednesday.
Woohoo! Yay! Okay, we are very excited to see you back here on Wednesday. So today we're going to get started and we are going to jump right into making an inference. So you're going to come to Wednesday on your Google Sites. If you have access to it, click on Wednesday. And the first thing we're going to do is look at this picture here of this dog. And it says, pretend that you are a dog in this picture. Tell me in 3 to 5 sentences what you're going to think and what you're going to do if your owner sees you making this huge mess. So,
And he's wasting toilet paper.
yes, he's wasting toilet paper when there's a toilet paper shortage.
Exactly.
Okay, so pause this video for about 5 minutes or however long it takes you to write 3 to 5 sentences. Make sure you use capital letters and punctuation, and make sure that you use your senses. Make it exciting. All right, go.
Right. We want to see what you have for this. I can't wait.
Okay, now that you're back, we are going to go over inferencing, and then we're going to practice with you. So let's look at this PowerPoint on making an inference. I'm going to move my screen share over. What do you know? What clues do you find? What can you conclude? And what can you infer? So here we go. I want you to look at this picture. It says, why is this man on the floor? Look at him. What do you think happened, Mrs. Landers? What can you
Well,
infer from this picture?
I think he has slipped because it is a wet floor, because I see a sign that says caution wet floor, and his notebook and everything has gone all over the place.
And look at the expression on his face. He's like kind of
Surprise.
surprised. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's a very good inference. I think he probably slipped on the wet floor. Okay, let's look at another one. It says, why isn't this woman using a fork to eat her pie?
Well, it looks like to me she might be in a pie eating contest. It looks like I can tell that because there are contestants beside her and they all have the same messy faces and their hands are up.
Yes. And have you ever seen like a pie eating contest either at a carnival or at a fall festival or maybe even on TV?
Yes, I saw it at Turkey Olympics.
Okay, so you can
Yeah,
take what you already know
right.
and make a good inference based on what you already know. Very good, very good. Okay, so let's look at this picture. What do you think this boy is thinking, and what makes you think so?
I think he's thinking, no way am I going to eat these vegetables. Yuck, give me ice cream.
Right, exactly. And that's pretty much how I feel too. Give me some ice cream.
Yeah,
But I remember as a kid thinking, "Oh, do I have to eat my vegetables?" And
I
even
know.
tonight we had green beans for dinner, and Ashley was like, "I don't want to eat my green beans." So
Yeah.
yes, we can make a good inference on that. Okay, so when do you think this picture is taken, and how do you know?
This picture was taken in fall, and the reason why I know is because the leaves are changing. Now, the funny thing about this is not everywhere do the leaves change in different parts of the world. So some people might really have a hard time with this if they didn't know that.
Right, yes, definitely. And fall is my favorite season. I love
Me
these colors. It's
too.
so beautiful.
Me too.
I can't wait for fall. Maybe we'll be back in school together.
Right? Yes.
Okay, so how do you think this boy is feeling, and what makes you think so?
Isn't he cute?
He's
I think he looks surprised, like, oh, or excited. Either one, probably more excited than surprised.
uh,
Like he's got that little toy, maybe it's something new, and the texture on it makes him, very excited.
okay,
What do
very
you
good. You know what I thought when I looked at this? I thought maybe he got his thumb stuck in the toy, like if there was a mouth, because it looks like a stingray or
Oh,
something. Maybe got his thumb stuck in there, and he's like,
well,
ah.
see, and sometimes inferencing, we can think different things as readers. When readers infer things in a story, sometimes they don't infer the same things, and that is okay.
That's right. Okay. All right. So, what are 2 things that you can say about the people who cast these shadows? Let's look at these shadows. Do you think these are both girls, both boys? Where do you think they are? What are your thoughts here?
I think looking that it could be two boys. They could be getting ready to surf, or it could be because one on the left looks like he has longer hair, but it could, so that could be a boy. What do you think, a boy or a girl? I don't know.
I thought maybe this was a girl and this
Right.
was a boy, and I think because his arm is up here, he's either eating or he's on his phone, and it looks like they're carrying a backpack maybe or some kind of
Ah,
bag. I don't know.
okay. See, I thought it was a surfboard.
It might be surfboard. I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay, so where is this girl?
Well, that's pretty easy. She's at a pool.
Yes.
And she's got her goggles on and her bathing suit on, and you can see the water. So either yes, and it looks like in the background you can kind of see that it is a pool and not like the ocean or something
Right.
like that.
Yes, because I can see the stairs right here.
Right.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so that was good practice, and now we're gonna do the same thing but without a picture, and let's see what we can come up with. Let's practice number 1. Can you read number 1 for us?
Yes, splat. Oh, rats, thought Katie as she stooped to clean up the mess. I hope we have another one. She looked in the fridge and pulled out the carton. One left. Breakfast wasn't ruined after all. What did Katie clean up, and how do you know? Okay. I think it was milk because it was in a carton. And for breakfast, a lot of people will drink milk with their cereal or with their breakfast. So,
Okay,
and
that sounds very good, very good. All right, how about number 2?
the scout leader looked at the sky and muttered something under his breath. Then he looked at the map. Let's get moving, he called to the group of tired boys. The faster, the better. What do you think the scout leader was feeling, and why do you think so? I think he was getting a little frustrated because the boys were probably like, "Oh, are we there yet? I'm so tired. I need a drink of water. Let's go back." And he's like, "No, we're going forward." And I think he was getting irritated.
Okay, very good. That sounds good. Okay, so what I would like for you to do as a class is I would like for you to use your piece of notebook paper, and you are going to do 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So if you will do numbers 3 through 10 on this and just number your paper 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 10, you can write down the answers that Mrs. Landers and I gave you for 1 and 2, and then you do 3 through 10 by yourself. Okay, that's one assignment for today. And you can put that right underneath where you wrote your paragraph about your little doggy. Now, the next assignment that you have is to practice this IXL. So if you'll just click on it, you can go right to it and practice the IXL on your own. All right, and Miss Landers is going to talk to you about this inferencing assignment.
Okay, boys and girls, this will be actually an Epic Read. And remember that you can access Epic Read. They have given permission where it's free. So you'll go to Epic Read, and in your mailbox, this book, Field Trip to the Moon, will be in your mailbox. And it is a wordless book. And so what you will do on that paper on the back, you will just, for each picture, you will write what you think is happening on each page. And I want you to use complete sentences to describe what is happening. Make sure that you tell me in detail what is happening on that. And then you can either take a picture of the assignment and email it to me.
Okay, and so let me show you the email address one more time. It's right here, kdlanders@shakota.k12.ok.us. So you'll email all of your assignments today to Mrs. Landers' email, and then we will check those for you. Don't forget to write in your journals today and let us know what you've done today and what you've seen going around in the world. You can even write about maybe what your parents did today, or if your parents are still having to work, or maybe what if you made some cupcakes today. Anything that's happening in your world around you, that's what we want to hear about, okay?
Right. And we want to say, I want to ask Mrs. Hurt, what was one thing today that you, what was your positive thing today that happened?
Today I decided that I am going to set some goals for myself during this time because we know it's going to be a little while, and so I could sleep until noon every single day if I wanted to, and then just feel yucky about myself. So I decided to set some goals, and one of the goals that I set for myself was to go on a walk, and my goal was to walk at least 20 minutes, and I ended up walking 4 miles. So I was really excited about that.
Wow.
Yay!
That is very good. Well, my high, I'm going to say it's my high for today because I'm trying to be grateful for every day, find something grateful. And me and Steve, we went to Tahlequah, and we went to this restaurant, this Mexican restaurant, and we got our food. Of course, you can't go in. So we ordered it and we went to the park and sat and ate it together and had good conversation. So that was really good.
And it was a
And then
beautiful day.
yes, and then Stewie, when we went back to the cabin, he got some leftovers, so he had a high also.
Yay. That's great. Okay, well, so make sure in your journals you include what are you thankful
Right,
for? What is the best thing that happened to you today? And we look
right.
forward to reading it and getting back with you. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow on Thursday.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.